Welcome to a new video with our home in the forest. Today I'm here at our vineyard on a small hill just next to the house with a few grapes. It's really not a big project, but we want to try out how it is to grow. Let's move to a quieter place on our property. It's really windy up there, and we have the street right in front of the little hill. We have old grape vines all over the property, and we are still discovering them in the area of our wooden cabin. Like here, it's nice, it's sprouting, it's coming up, and I have been doing the thinning here as well. Here are also the wires intact. They're not great, but they will be good enough. And I still have to replace the wires next to the wooden cabin. We have been not successful last year to grow the grapes. They have been growing too bushy, and we did not really know what we were doing. They caught powdery mildew, and so a lot was lost. I am not sure if partially they also didn't have enough water, like they seem to be drying out, but that might not be true. Maybe this was the powdery mildew in general. We will see this year. We are thinning them out currently on our coverage in front of the house. Around here, we have here wine everywhere. You see also again how the exposure to sun makes a huge difference. We have here some grapes that are growing under other trees. The trees were progressing in the last years. I am going with the rule of thumb here that I am looking for the outmost sprout, maybe the most healthy sprout that is on the far end of a branch. And then I am going like 2 hands down the branch to see where is the next sprout, more or less. Also in this setup here, I'm checking that they will not be crossing each other when they continue growing. So you see me looking around for the other branches, where are the other sprouts, where will it be too crowded. But then eventually when there are more sprouts coming, or when these are growing further, we can remove more. The boys and Vincent are helping, and this is the entire coverage in front of our house where we have different plants growing, including the old vine. You look at this one. This is so full with sprouts that we really need to see which ones we want to develop. Maybe I will also need to do further thinning later. And don't worry, they are not lost. I was collecting all these nice soft and tender leaves to cook with them later. Meu Deus. We have been cutting some mimosa trees near the wooden cabin when I pruned the olive tree there, and we also found there 2 or 3 old rootstocks of wine that are coming back now. We don't even know how to make wine. We will figure that out as we did last year with our olives. This is so much fun to figure these things out. Follow along, subscribe to our channel if you want to see if we are successfully doing wine this year, or if this is a complete fail
again, leave a comment if you know how to make sure that we are actually growing wine this year.
And now let me show you the vineyard and what I have been doing. Weeds growing too close, I'm also afraid that it attracts too much humidity. And then this, and also they're already strangling each other. It's so much. It really makes sense. And I even saw already, I already did some around our coverage house, and you see the ones that are remaining, well, yeah, really hitting it off and are really, really strong. So now I remain here with two. One goes up here and one somehow here, right? A healthy one, and the rest goes. And weeds. And here a healthy one, and this one is also too close. There might be one more sprouting here, maybe we take it. But for now, maybe this one will go here and this one there. It's not so organized. In a typical vineyard, you will find the old ones already attached to the lowest metal, and they are going already in a certain direction. We don't have this luck right now. But it's alright, it will grow. And again, I have to rush with this task because in 2 days we are having rain again for us. The pruning and taking care of plants is so much dependent on the weather. It is crazy. I don't even know how regions are doing it that have even more rain than we do. How do you grow wine? How do you grow fruits? I don't know. This time, I would say I want to be more careful, have less grapes if we are lucky enough, and we can be experimenting with a tighter growth again if this now is successful. I think that's my thought here. Be more careful, keep them really separate, and look, if it's a bit less grapes, that's still more than last year. Like, something is more than nothing.
I found here now these two hardwood branches from the vine that were not useful in that rootstock from the grape. So I think I will be trying to craft them onto one of the wild vines, just because. I know this should be done when they are dormant, but I guess there is no harm in trying. So I will try to find a wild vine that matches this thickness and go with it, I think. Oops. We have a lot of overgrown wild wine, but so far we have so much work around the farm and also just recovering what we have already and trying to make that successful. So last year the only thing we did was pruning in spring when we arrived, and we didn't know that there had to be more to be done, and well, we were very busy with a lot of other tasks. We also found there in our vineyard, the little hill, some wild wine that is just sprouting. And what we learned from our neighbors is that we can insert craft an actual wine onto the old wine. I did that now. I'm not sure if this is too late, but let me show you how I did. Like always, I'm trying to figure out an easy way to do this because crafting and propagation has been done. So I have here my cuttings that are woody and a certain diameter. We will see if this works because they're not dormant, right? But I'm back a little bit. They don't need so much energy and I don't break them by mistake. Maybe they should be longer, but we can do this again in autumn. Here we have the wild vine roots, and I will see if I can find a matching thickness to craft onto. made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting our channel. Tell me down in the comments, what did you like most? What would you like to see next? Maybe I can pick that up. And see you in the next video. Bye!